And inside the locker room, greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Reeves. They get it back, out to James. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Edwards with it.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, we saw him score 22. James, outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he converts the layup.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Reed, a screen on Reeves. And Edwards, here we go. Reed, a slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up, flipping authority.
Outside Reeves. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards. In the game against Denver, very impressive. A slam dunk by Reed.
Rising up to throw it down. Great timing, Reed, that time.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Doncic outside. Reeves, the pass to James. Connects from downtown. James has got his second basket of the night.
LeBron ready to fire, shot it with confidence there.
Out to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Here's Edwards. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside, DiVincenzo from downtown. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Smart against McDaniels. Smart passes to James. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. James has got 8.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. A minute 58 left to play in the first. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards a screen on Doncic. Back to Edwards. And there's the lob. A slam dunk by Reed.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Outside Reeves. Out to James. That three's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's the three. He can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Smart. Randall against James. Down low. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. Pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the 1.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Kennard for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Pass to Reed. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
And the Lakers have possession, following the score by Minnesota for the finish. Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow! And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards looking for an opening. The triple hit for Edwards.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Boy, that was quite a move, an ankle breaker for sure. And then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Detroit, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Reeves, the pass to Kennard. Drills it from deep. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's That's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 19. Reed sets a screen. Edwards, a pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Kennard. DiVincenzo with the steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Here's Hachimura after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Nice shot by Kennard.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Edwards a screen on Reeves. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hayes. And that one good.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards has got 25 points in the game.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 13. Now Reeves. His last outing, he had 20. Kicks it out to Kennard. Laravia passes to Reeves. For 3. Kennard can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for Laravia. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires in the triple.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Randall finds Edwards. There's a minute 17 left in the first half.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Reeves against Edwards. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Lakers trail by 14. Doncic outside. Now James. Checked by Randall. James can't get it to go.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that That's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Lakers. You watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Edwards. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
So he gets them both.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
From deep, Reeves knocks it down from distance. Reeves has got 5 now.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by James. 8 points for Austin Reeves.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. It's Edwards with a... Oh my! Throw it down!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and Edwards takes it in.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
James outside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
McDaniels against Smart. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by James. That's tipped. DiVincenzo with it. Now Doncic defending. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Right side Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. On the take. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness, too.
Doncic on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Reeves tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards powers it home.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Steps back. Doncic banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Reeves against Edwards. Randall a screen on Reeves. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hachimura's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Larabia's subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Smart. He's scoreless. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Edwards, a pass to Randle. Edwards a screen on Hachimura. Back to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Smart for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
That skosh of space off the pick was all Edwards needed. Nice execution in the two-man game right there.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Smart, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. James outside. And here's Larabia. Hachimura outside. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Edwards has got 54 points.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Reeves, the pass to Laravia. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Laravia's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Right side Reed. Over James. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes, then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Hachimura in at the power forward position.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Kennard into the lane, and he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Minnesota leading by 19. Outside Edwards, pass to Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 6th assist of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Randall with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Lakers trail by 21. Here's Reeves into the lane, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Edwards against Kennard. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Kennard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, he'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, connects again!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Minnesota leading by 18. 4-3, gets the 3 to fall. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Kennard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. And the Lakers have possession following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Here's Reeves. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 8 rebounds in the game. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor. And again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Kennard passes to Reeves. There's a screen. Back to Kennard. Can they get it? Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Minnesota's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Here's Edwards outside. He got it again! Sensational! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Oh, another one falls.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think,
Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Another one goes! Incredible!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Doncic so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Launches the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Fires for 3. Smart grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
From deep, Reeves. Unable to get that one. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Reed, a screen on Reeves. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.